Hello and welcome. My name is Rose Toth Gallardo, and I just finished up at the Strategic Action Planning session for the future of Toledo. And I'm here with Aaron Baker, and we are going to go over a little bit of the agenda and what we were just able to accomplish at this meeting. We went through strategic self-assessment, what are some key issues for 2013. The best practices panel gave us some great ideas and told us a little bit more about benchmarking and what's happening in the city government. We went over annual priorities for 2013 and talked about what our next steps are and what the evaluation process is and how we're going to move forward. So I'll let Aaron say a few words on the strategic self-assessment.
Thank you. So we've had two meetings prior to this where we've talked a bit about our strategic self-assessment. We've gathered quite a bit of data on the 9 areas of focus. And ultimately, what we were able to do today is have a better look at some of the things that are working and some of the things that aren't working in those areas, do a little bit of evaluation, and get ourselves in a place where we can use that data to move forward in some action steps.
Great. We were able, once we reviewed all of that data, to really hear what is happening and what the best practices are from a panel of individuals that are in city government right now. And we heard from George, who actually talked about starting the benchmarking process and what they're going through to recognize what cities are similar and what key things that they want to develop. We heard also from Ed Moore on action processes and things that they have found through their benchmarking that they've been able to put into action already. And Dave mentioned some government-wide programs that they're getting ready to get started. Exciting ones with 311 call center, the Toledo corridor, and also the CityWorks citywide technology and how that software is going to help with monitoring different types of things we have going on in the city. So we ended with Andrew talking about social media, his new position, and what he's going to be able to bring to the table and really communicating these efforts through some more opportunities versus just the old school ways of through your bill. So now you'll be able to really find out what's going on in your local government and your community through some Twitter and some Facebook and webinars and some videos. You might be able to see what the new fire department looks like. So we've got some exciting things coming from there as well. We'll have Aaron talk just a minute about priorities for 2013.
So after some in-depth roundtable discussion, after gathering all of that data even today from the various discussions, we were able then to sit down and talk about what could be some of the strategic objectives moving forward for 2013. Again, I think the group was exceptionally well informed. We were fortunate to have that panel, but also have the data from the past. And with a little bit more analysis, I think that we're going to be able to get ourselves in a place where we can have some very direct, really well-organized goals moving forward.
Great. So as we continue into our next steps and where we're going from here, we sat down with our groups and really figured out what some of those key elements were, the top 3 in each of these strategic priorities and what they are for 2013, because that's what our real focus was today. We were able to, as an entire group, then vote on those, really see what was important, and then the mayor himself was able to go around and talk about what's in action, how his feelings are, and we were really excited to find out that it seems we're all on the same page and that we're ready to move forward. So we've got some real achievable goals for 2013 to move forward with. And kind of talk about design teams and get involved with emerging leaders.
Okay, that's perfect. So now that we have a better idea of what some of our strategic objectives will be moving forward, this is a great opportunity to begin to pull together a design team for the emerging leaders to think about how we can better organize ourselves to respond to those goals. And I'm looking forward to seeing all the people who are want to be involved here, and and who have the time and the energy to dedicate to this. I think it's it'll be a real benefit to the city. It'll be a real benefit to all of the people who are engaged in the process as well. I think we have a lot to learn from each other here.
I think just to follow up the engagement, the enthusiasm that we're seeing from this group is great. There's also going to be opportunities in the future to get involved with action teams. So if you weren't a part of the design team and you maybe haven't made any of these meetings, there's still an opportunity to get involved. And as the design teams, as these strategic action planning groups decide where these goals are going, you're going to be able to help a part of actually putting those plans into place and also seeing how we can really do those. So we're looking forward to 2013, and then the design teams will continue to grow and look at 2020 and how we can expand upon this group and all the collaboration we've got going so far. So thank you.